Good morning, everybody. How are you? I hope everybody's well. It's 10 o'clock, Saturday morning. I hope you're here with me. Um, Today, we're going to go over a song, El Chuchumbe. It's one of my favorites. Cesar is here saying hi. Say hi, Ces. Okay. And it's one of my favorites to dance with cambalache, and I figured I would do something that I really enjoy dancing. Maybe you'll enjoy it too. Um, we can start. I'm going to start dancing it with just some music, and then we'll go over all the steps together. But if you can follow along right now, that'd be great. Let's try it. Chuchumbeses. Go ahead. You play it at a.
El chuchumbe fue prohibido en el siglo XVIII, pero ahora ha renacido a través del son jarocho. Todo está bien, no hay nada mal. El chuchumbe puedes bailar. Todo está bien, no hay nada mal. El chuchumbe puedes cantar. El chuchumbe es un ritmo que viene de tres raíces. Indígena afroandaluz que hoy vive en varios países. Te vaya bien o te vaya mal, el chuchumbe te va a alcanzar. Te vaya bien o te vaya mal, el chuchumbe te va a alcanzar.
Yes. How's everybody feeling? Good. Okay. So, El Chuchumbe is a very old song from Buenos dias, Carlos, from the early mid 1700s that was kind of a song that was prohibited by Spanish colonizers, and it was prohibited because of the way people danced, and they thought that they were too sexual, or that they didn't like the way they were moving their hips and stuff like that. So they prohibited this kind of dance. And Gilberto Gutierrez found these old verses and redid the music for Chuchumbe in the late 70s, early 80s, and now we dance it again. We reclaim it, and we take it, and we say we're gonna use these old sones that our folks used, that our people used, and that were meaningful to them. So it's a reclaiming of a story and interpreting it the way we see it today, the way we want to interpret it today. So it's beautiful, and it's fun to dance, right? Okay. So the basic repiqueteo is the same as la bamba and the same as el colas. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So you have all those options. You can go 1 2 1 2 the whole way through if you like. That's totally valid. if you can't move your body that fast, or if you're comfortable with your balance in that way, whatever feels best for you. But this is the repiqueteo. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you all choose that. When the verse starts, remember you finish your repiqueteo, ka 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 pum. 1, 2, 3. Right? The whole verse, and then when he says que te vaya bien o te vaya mal, we do the 1, 2, that kind of build up step that we talked about in La Bamba. El choo choo bum 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 bum. There's a little break there. Okay? So, Cesar, can we do a verse, one verse, kind of slowly? And then we'll do the whole thing. We'll do the repiqueteo, we'll start with music, and then we'll do the mudanza when he starts the verse, and we'll do the build-up step, okay? And then when he starts singing El chuchumbe te va a alcanzar, or whatever he says, we're gonna do bum 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 bum, hold, and then we'll restart again. And you kind of hold for one beat, okay? 1, 2, so 1, 2, and then el choo choo, bum 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 bum. However your feet want to do that. And then he says ta ta ta. So when he says te vaya bien, el choo choo. Te vaya bien, el choo choo, te vaya here, el choo choo, te vaya bien, el choo choo. Yes? Let's try it again. Let's try 2 verses, and then I want to. Is there a question?
No. Oyuki says yep. Perfect.
Who?
Oyuki.
Oh. Hi. All right. Let's go. Let's try this again. And if there are any questions, type them in while we're doing this one. Okay? All right. Let's go. that.
No sé.
That was where we're gonna end. So we did 2 verses, and so far, are there any questions? Up there, are there any questions, Cés?
No, nada más.
Okay.
Llegó un saludo de Celine
Hi.
y un
Hola.
verso de Rubén
Okay.
que dice: Chuchumbé en la banca, espera impaciente el turno, quiere entrar a la cancha en un partido nocturno.
Awesome.
Haciendo uso del doble sentido.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I just thought about a funny thing that Ruben's daughter told me.
No, bueno.
Aline. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. And let's do that again. Let's just go ahead and just do a couple more verses. Let's do 3 verses this time, César. And then first get a drink of water, then we'll do that. And then we'll go a little faster, okay? And then I'll show you a different way to end it. You don't have to go from. You can do, or you can do different things, okay? Just, I'm gonna get something to drink really quick. One, two, one, two. everybody.
Gotta fix the light.
Bravo. All right. So, is everybody good? Are we feeling pretty good about this? We can move on. We can go a little faster. El chuchumbe is a son de pareja, which means you dance it with another person. So, it's your choice. Whoever you want to dance with, if someone more experienced, then you follow along and do your basic steps, or someone who's just beginning and you're the teacher, go for it. Okay? All right. So we're going to keep going with the chuchumbe, and if there's no questions, then we'll move on a little bit to a couple of different you can do different mudanzas, you can do different repiqueteos, whatever is comfortable for you. So I like gan, 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 because if somebody's just doing, then it kind of gives like a syncopated, like a little, I don't know, an adornment, if you will. So there are different ways to adorn steps, right? So in the end, when we do el chuchumbe de la danza, sometimes I like to do el chuchum, el chuchumbe de la danza, el chuchumbe de la danza, pam 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 pa 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 pam. Yes, let's try it. Te vaya bien o te vaya mal. Yes? All right. We'll keep trying it. We'll do a couple more verses. And if there are any questions, type them in so I can go over it while we're here. If not, I'm just going to keep moving forward, okay? And we'll keep going a little faster and a little faster. All right. I'm hot. I'm going to get some water. That's ready?
Mm-hmm. Vamos a cambiar de tono, ¿eh? Sol.
All right. That doesn't make a difference to us really, except the way it sounds. He's gonna play in G now. He was playing in C, which is a basic chord that everybody uses for el chuchumbe. He's gonna play it in G now, which is also a pretty basic chord. Well, I just want to give people context who are new.
Oh, llegaron preguntas aquí. A ver.
Preguntas. Yeah, las preguntas.
Virginia, pies me lleva a la orilla de la tarima. ¿Cómo estuvo eso? ¡Ay!
Cuidado.
Como me quedo en el centro, ¿cómo me quedo en el centro como tú? Ah, ok. She wants to know like how to stay in the same spot, center spot of the tarima.
Es que es practice. Hay que practicar haciendo los pasos un poco chiquitos si tienes una tarima chiquita. Entonces hay que practicar haciendo los pasos un poco menos como exagerados. Entonces yo los hago aquí en el centro y cuando me muevo aquí siempre hago un esfuerzo de también tener esa como memoria corporal que yo conozco mi tarima. Entonces si me caigo es porque como me descuidé and I got crazy and I let go. But you know the space. Your body starts to, tu cuerpo empieza a memorizar dónde se puede mover. Entonces nomás es práctica. Sí.
Caerse 2, 3 veces y aprender.
¿Cómo?
Caerse
sí,
2,
yo
3
me he
veces.
caído 2 veces. Pero no feo. Nomás
Bonito.
así. Ups. Okay. ¿Otra pregunta o ya? ¿Ya estuvo?
No, ahí nada más.
All right. Watch mine fall off now for being a jerk. All right. Let's do el chuchumbe one more time. At least one more time.
All right.
Damn, I'm sweating.
bonita su entonación, bonito se oye y se ve.
Here we go.
Te vaya bien o te vaya mal, el chuchumbe te va a alcanzar. Te vaya bien o te vaya mal, el chuchumbe te va a alcanzar.
Eso.
El chuchumbe fue prohibido en el siglo XVIII, pero ahora ha renacido a través del son jarocho. Te vaya bien, te vaya mal, el chuchumbe te voy a aviar. Te vaya bien, te vaya mal, el chuchumbe te va a alcanzar.
Eso.
Te brindo mi despedida, la que dijo un marinero. Adiós, prenda consentida, me voy para el extranjero. Te vaya bien o te vaya mal, el chuchumbe te va a alcanzar. Te vaya bien, te vaya mal, el chuchumbe se acaba ya.
Good. So, in between those verses, there's that break. Da, dun, dun, da, 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 dum. And you just have to imagine, ba-bum, bum, bum, and you start on the one again. So it's just practice también. I think coming back to this recording and listening to it is it'll help you. And just going along with the musicians. If you miss it, you miss it. It's okay. Just keep going. All right. Are there any questions?
Oh, Virginia says gracias.
De nada. All right. So, how much time do we have, Cesar?
You have as much as you want, but you've been on for half an hour.
Okay. All right, good. So let's keep going with el chumbe, and if there's no questions, we'll just go a little faster. With the mudanza, you can do this one, right? And you can just kind of skip once. Some people do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's like whatever you want to do, as long as you're quiet and you're taking a break. Actually, the mudanzas are helpful for me too, because when you're repiqueteo, you're like, oh my God, please, somebody sing quick, because I'm running out of juice, I'm running out of battery, and then finally somebody sings and you're like, phew, And this is kind of like a respite. This is kind of like a little rest for you. Okay? Un descanso también para los pies to breathe. And then in a fandango, after somebody sings and there's all this music, that's when you switch out your partners. You would ask, if you're standing and waiting at the foot of the tarima and you're waiting to dance, then you wait till the whole verse is over. And typically we try to give, in LA, we're nice, we try to give people two rounds, so like 2 verse cycles to dance. Cause, yeah.
In Veracruz, they're nice too.
They are?
I went to Tlacotalpa and they were giving 2 rounds each.
Oh, that's nice. Maybe they learned it from us.
Who knows?
Probably.
Not.
Okay. So you guys don't get to see Cesar here, but I do. I'm so lucky. He's so awesome. Puts up the lights, make sure the sound is good, make sure you all can see me and hear me, and then he plays the music for us. And I'm in a band with him, so I already know what he's gonna do. So when he stops or whatever, I kind of know what's going on. So it just takes practice, listening and being around people who play. So it's not like I'm like a genius or I'm so good or anything. It's just that we have already a connection. So yeah. But I am kind of smart anyway. All right, so let's get.
I was like, what did you just say?
No.
Of course, it takes 2 to do this musical relationship.
Yes. Yeah.
And yeah, be aware.
Yeah.
Listen to each other.
Yeah, you're part of something. I know it's easy to get like really siloed in your dancing, and you're on the tarima and you're like, okay, I gotta do this right. But you're also like a part of something much larger, and so it takes a lot. Most of it, 90% probably, is listening, and then like you have to just internalize that music, and then your feet will know what to do because you have these videos to look back to, right? All right, Chuchumbe,
Pregunta. César trae todavía puesta la pijama.
Claro que sí. Nah, he doesn't.
I wake up at 6 in the morning and start setting up.
Yeah, he gets up really early. He makes the coffee. He sets up the lights. He's fully clothed in street clothes.
And I do all that in pajamas.
All right. No questions about the dancing? Yeah? Okay. Let's go. Let's do this.
What?
Chuchumbe. A little faster. 3 verses, and then we'll move on. Okay? Or
I'll do it in F now.
Okay, he's gonna do it in another key. F. Fa. Échale. One, two, one, two.
todo está bien, no hay nada mal, el chuchumbe te va a gustar. Señores, ¿qué es este son? Señores del chuchumbe. Bonita su entonación, bonito se oye y se ve.
Here we go.
Te vaya bien, te vaya mal, el chuchumbe te voy a aviar. Te vaya bien, te vaya mal, el chuchumbe te va a alcanzar.
All right. Everybody feeling okay?
I guess. We'll see. Virginia, you complement each other beautifully.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you. Scott McLean, pants or no pants?
Shorts.
Shorts, man. It's hot over here. Isela Gracián, gracias, Ochi César.
Ah,
De nada.
Isela. Hi, Isis. Hi, Isela.
Thank you. And the verse that I sang was from Ruben.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Production. COVID-19 production.
All right. We're going to have to keep these verses PG, guys.
Yeah.
They are? Okay, good. All right. So that's El Chuchumbe in a nutshell. There are more nuances, but we'll figure those out as we go. I think we'll go ahead and review what we did last week on El Buscapié, and then we'll call it a day for today. Is Ashley Sandoval on today? If you are, say hi, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and review El Buscapié. Remember El Buscapié from last week? Carlos Amador doesn't. Just kidding.
Se parecen, pero no son iguales, ¿eh?
Se parecen, pero no son iguales. We're just tuning up here. So El Buscapié, another son de pareja, different. It's in 3/4, as opposed to 4/4, which was El Chuchumbe. So it's a little different. Here we go. Ready, Cess?
Yep.
Para pum pum, para pa pum, para pa pum pum. Oh my God, I'm good. I got the key right, like all by myself. Whoa. All right, here we go. I surprised myself. week we learned that you can throw it in there. It's an adornment. Again, you don't have to. Practice it. Somebody texted me during the week and said, thanks for adding that in, and it's so fun. I'm going to practice it. I don't get it yet, but I will. So that makes me happy.
Ashley Sandoval, buenos días, Xochitl.
Hi, Ashley, you guys. Ashley Sandoval is part of the Eastside Cafe El Sereno Son Jarocho Collective, and it's her birthday. It was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Ashley. She's the sweetest person. I just met her about a year ago, and I feel like I've known her for many, many years. Ashley is on the front line. Ashley is a nutritionist, a dietitian for the LA Children's Hospital, and she works making diets for very, very, very sick children and creating special diets for them and helping them with their dietary needs and stuff like that. So Ashley, thank you so much for all you do. I hope you had a wonderful birthday yesterday, and I hope you keep celebrating through the weekend with however you can get some celebration time in. Love you.
San Carlos Amador, estamos listos.
All right.
Era para el buscapié, qué bueno.
Oh.
Y Cueponca Xochitl dice, abrazotes familia.
Igual. All right.
Gracias.
Thank you. All right. So so we learned that one. We went ga 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 ga. And then the mudanza is sort of like the one, but we had a little. Instead of just sliding it back, you add a little forward kick. It's like shuffle thing. So it's sort of like the build-up step, but just adding a little shuffle before and after the boom. Okay? So practice that también. And then, let's see. Let me think. Oh yeah, we learned chocolate, remember? Let's do chocolate too. So instead of doing this, you can do it's like a café con pan, but it's not café con pan, café con pan. It's hear the difference? There's a different cadence, right? There's a different pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam chocolate. Okay? Ready, Cess?
Sí.
All right, so let's use chocolate and this interchangeably, so you can do whatever you want. I'll do them both so you can see. And then you can also use this one during a mudanza. It's a little faster because Buscapié is a pretty fast song. So it just goes a little faster, but if you got it, you got it. So use it. Yeah. Ready?
Yes.
Let's try them all. Let's try 3 verses and then we'll call it, okay?
¿Qué son?
El Buscapié, por favor.
Ok, dijiste chocolate y me confundí.
That's another song. But Chocolate El Paso,
All
no
right.
el son.
Set the groove. Let's do it.
Get your Saturday sweat on. Yes.
Yeah, llegó.
¿Quién?
Ya está aquí. Alexandro Hernández dice, hola. Yeah. Y mi mouse se durmió el ratón. Ashley Sandoval dice, Sochi, thank you so much. I wish I could give you a giant hug.
I feel that, Ashley. I feel your hug. Right back at you.
Javo Ramirez sends good vibes.
Thank you. Good vibes or good vibes?
Good vibes. But we also probably have to
Say goodbye.
start that process.
Oy.
But let's see if you have got some questions.
Any questions?
Virginia Ángeles says bravo.
Oh, gracias.
Yo la lengua. Y llegó algo más. Dos más. Sí, Cueponcasochil dice también bravo. Sí, gracias por alegrarnos la mañana.
A ustedes. Believe me, it's so good for us too. We miss playing out there. We miss, we are part of the Music Center on tour roster, and we had a lot of gigs canceled in March and April and May at all like the public schools. So we really need to connect with community and folks, and we also need everybody's support. Financial support is important, but so is the support that you give us every week by being here. So anything you can do is so appreciated to help us keep putting these classes on. Just keep coming, even if you can't give, but if you can, please do. Cesar gives his classes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they're for free. They're for everybody. People around the world are watching, and it's really beautiful. And these classes are archived. They're free. So please share them with folks in your immediate community or in your social media community, so that folks can join us virtually every Saturday, or they can just go back and watch these later. So I thank you for being here, and thank you for your donations, and thank you for supporting artists and live music and Son Jarocho. So I think we'll end it. I'll go ahead and dance el Buscapié one time.
Bueno, Javo manda saludos desde Madrid.
Hola, oh, me encanta Madrid. Quiero regresar.
Yeah. Scott McLean, do you feel like I do? How do you all feel?
Huh?
I don't get it.
We feel okay. We're
Yes.
lucky. We're lucky we have each other, and we have Sophia and my mom, and
We have food. We're
We have-
healthy.
yeah.
So yeah, thank you. I hope you're doing well over
Yeah.
there too. Saraí dice, buenos días, Sochi. Hay un paso doble en el que haces un contratiempo. ¿Nos podrías explicar cómo hacerlo? Gracias. And Havel sends an
Okay.
emoji that translates and wash hands. Yeah, wash your hands. Lave sus
Yes.
manos.
Before you go to Madrid. She's talking about the steps. Virginia's asking if the step, I do like like it's like a counter rhythm, and that is just practice with the son. I can do it in here when I feel it. So, and you'll hear it. She heard it. So, just copy it for now. When I do it, go back and then you'll know when the song plays. You'll know when you feel it. You'll be able to create those counter rhythms and those syncopated kind of steps with the music. Nomás es práctica, en serio. Y conocer la música y el músico también.
No más.
No más.
Casi nada.
Casi
Venga,
nada.
¿con qué te despides?
We're gonna call it with a quick buscapié at Cambalache speed, okay?
clases de jarana. Lunes, miércoles y viernes con las clases de jarana. Jueves Radio Jarochelo, que Chuy Sandoval al programa. Jueves Radio Jarochelo, que Chuy Sandoval al programa. Con Xochi y su zapateado, el sábado en la mañana. Con Xochi y su zapateado, el sábado en la mañana. Y Jarochelo, tu medio, no lo dejes de seguir. Y Jarochelo, tu medio, no lo dejes de seguir. Comenta, comparte y dale, que solo te cuesta un clic. Comenta, comparte y dale, que solo te cuesta un clic. Si acaso quieres donar, también te tengo esa opción. Si acaso quieres donar, también te tengo esa opción. No importa la cantidad, si viene del corazón. No importa la cantidad, si viene del corazón. Uy, uy, uy. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos la próxima semana.
Thank you, everybody.
La tía Gloria, bonito zapateado, bonitos versos. Gracias. Thank
Gracias.
you. Gracias. Stay
Thank you,
safe.
Gloria.
Gracias, 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 Rubén.
Ruben,
también.
gracias. Thank you for the verses. Thank you for the company. We miss everybody. Sending everybody a hug, especially Ashley on her B-Day. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Sending love. Adios.